Hello everyone, Scarly Mo's back online. So I haven't uploaded a video in quite a while now. In fact, this is the first video of 2026. I had to take a kind of a massive long break from YouTube because there was just so much negativity on social media. I just had to kind of distance myself from it, take a step back, and I attempted to look at things from a different angle. But I find myself in the position where I can't look at things from a different angle, or whatever angle, but to acknowledge the reality of this country and the state that it currently is in. I think this country is in really serious trouble. The United Kingdom is in deep, deep trouble. There's an overwhelming sense of pessimism, negativity, and dread that's looming over everyone's heads. There is nothing great, there's nothing positive about this country as it currently stands. Can you name me one thing that is good about this country on an institutional level, on a political level, on a cultural level? There's nothing good. The media are against us. The media are lying. The BBC are complete fraudsters. They fabricate every single piece of news that's being released. Our politicians are traitors. All of our institutions that we should be trusting, the NHS, our education system, perhaps our infrastructure, our, everything. Nothing is working in this country. Young people like me don't have aspiration or any, positive kind of envisioning of the future in this country. We can't secure a proper future career. Nor can we simply afford a house. This country is in really, really serious trouble. We have a complete multiplicity of threats. Domestic threats, ideological threats, institutional threats, religious threats, cultural threats. Most of the damage that is perpetrated and inflicted onto British society is done by native British people. Native British white people are contributing to the destruction of the West and the destruction of the United Kingdom. The destruction of the many values and principles that the United Kingdom once historically held so dear. I recently paid a visit to Salisbury Cathedral. I had a look around and had a visit to the chamber where they hold the Magna Carta. Once you step into the cathedral, there's this kind of really the atmosphere is very ethereal. That's the way I would describe it. And the Magna Carta, it's steeped in history. A very important part of the Magna Carta is that they really stress the point of trial by juries. And the way that the current Labour government, David Lammy, attempting to remove the principle, the very essence, the very importance of trial by jury. I just can't believe that these politicians are running this country in complete 180 degree contradiction to the way that the country has historically been built, the way that it's historically been developed. This country has had 1,000 years of pride and richness in its history, in its language, in its culture, and all of that is being tossed away, it's being decimated, it's being trampled upon by our politicians, by this government, and by its own people as well. How can you remove such an essential principle as trial by jury? We need to bring back the Magna Carta. We need to bring back the English Bill of Rights 1689. We need to educate young British men about the great history of this country. This country is the greatest country in the entire world, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But I just feel like all of that is being forgotten. And things are only going to get worse heading into 2026. Nothing is going to get any better as long as we are under the leadership of this Stalinist government. Keir Starmer, an absolute viper, serpent, traitor to this country. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely gone mad. The state of this country, the authoritarianism, the lies, the deceit, the slander. 12,000 people arrested per year. 12,000 for social media posts. I think the most important thing right now is to have a combination of the will of the British people and to have a political vehicle to deliver the change necessary for the country and that the country desperately needs. Right now, that political vehicle is Advance UK. That's why I stand behind Advance UK. As things currently stand, I put my faith and trust in Ben Habib's leadership in Advance UK. I think, everything is lining up in order. We're heading into February. On 7th of February, I'm going to attend the event in London. They're going to be unveiling their first policy on immigration and culture. I think it's going to be a very kind of big moment for Advance UK, and I hope everyone rallies behind Advance UK, including Rupert Lowe. This would be a really great thing for all of us. An alliance between Ben Habib and Rupert Lowe. I don't think it's Reform UK. I think Reform have revealed themselves as nothing but a bunch of charlatans, a bunch of suit and tie serpents who are snakes in the grass under a dictatorial tyrant, Nigel Farage. They're kowtowing to the establishment, and they already are the Tory Party 2.0. I don't care if Suella Braverman's joined in with Reform. It doesn't matter. I don't care how base she is. The Reform Party is dead to me. It's I just have no hope in Reform. But the will of the British people is very important. That's why we need more citizen journalists. We need more people like you, like me, like everyone on YouTube who are making these videos and setting up their channels. I think it's really good for everyone to rally behind a common cause. And I think I just recently listened to an episode on the Fearless podcast, Ben Habib. He was saying that he's not pessimistic at all. He's very optimistic about it. I kind of have to disagree with him on that. I think he doesn't really understand the current climate on the streets, on the grounds. I think there's going to be a level of mass civil unrest that this country hasn't faced in a long time, and no politician can ever solve it. And we're just waiting for that moment. I think this country is a terrorist attack away from mass civil violence, unrest, chaos that's going to happen all over the streets of this country. We're just waiting for it to happen, and it's going to be inevitable. That's what I think. But we need the will of the British people. We need more of these Tommy Robinson rallies. There's going to be one in May, I think 16th of May, I can't remember. But I like these things. I like these things that unite us, all of us together. So yeah, those are my thoughts for today's video. I know it was a bit of a negative one, but someone has to say it. Someone has to acknowledge the reality of things. This country is in really bad shape. It's in really, really bad shape. We just have to acknowledge it and prepare for what's coming. So I'm going to be uploading videos in the near future with a slightly different format. I'm just experimenting with different ideas. So you see some videos with different formats, and it's going to be hopefully a very exciting year of 2026 for this channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Scotty Mose clocking out.